Hey guys, I'm back for another review. This time it is on Darkwing. I'm actually looking, and it is Darkwing. 3 or 4 times today I was calling him Darkwind because there's Dreadwind, and God, the names are so irritating. This is a repaint of, well, I say repaint, it's not much of a repaint, but it is a repaint, or the other one's a repaint of this figure. Anyway, it's a repaint, we'll just say it's a repaint, of Hydra from the Master 4 series, if anyone's seen it. I'm sure some people have anyway. If you haven't, you can watch the really crappy dubs somewhere on YouTube. Or you can be clever and do what I did and bought the English box set. If you're American, too bad. Buy it, I'm sure you can get it somehow. Anyway, back to Darkwing. He's a very good figure. He's a jet, obviously, and another Power Master. He comes with throttle, I think it is. Like I said, this is Hydra. The only difference between Hydra and Darkwing and Throttle is that these light blue areas, instead of them being light blue, like they're red. So, you know, that's as much as you get of a repaint. If you look at pictures of him and it's Buster. Hydra and Buster basically have got rid of the light blues in theirs and put in red. But I'm sure if you look on some kind of site, you'll find that out. Anyway, back to the figure before I get too carried away. As you can see, he's a very nice jet with some nice wing movements. I usually put the guns in those 2 holes, but you can slot them into the hands if you like, but they kind of just stick out at a weird angle, like that, which is alright, but I prefer having it in those slots. But if you take them out, you can push the wings down like that. The wings have full kind of range of movements, like Classics Jetfire had. So, you know, they go all the way up. But for the figure transformation, you're not supposed to have them like that. Obviously, with the Power Master, it was quite nice in its own right. He's supposed to have a snake head, if I remember, but it's hard to tell from that photo. I mean, from the figure. They haven't put a lot of detail. Transform it simply by folding the legs up, and there you have your marvelous engine piece, which is what a Power Master is for those who don't know. And obviously, this is where you'd slot him in. If no one has had a Power Master before, well, you'll get the idea of why you need it in. You can't move this piece without putting in a throttle at all. I mean, you can, but you'll probably destroy the figure in doing so. Though saying that, I'm putting him in and nothing's happening. So I'm going to stop the video and fix this and then show you. And we're back, guys, and I finally managed, after quite a lot of fiddling and pulling and straining, how wrong does that sound, to get him transformed. The bit I was trying to show you before was you put in the engine there, and this bit is now able to flip up. So, you know, it can be quite fiddly sometimes. Anyway, here is him in his transformed state. He has 8 points of articulation. I think I managed to count it out. Yeah, that's right, 8. Both arms move, same clickiness there, and they bend at the elbow. And the fists rotate slightly as well, but they're quite stiff. So, and the legs just really split apart. So again, as usual with these G1 figures, they don't have a lot of movement to them. But then again, he has quite a bit more movement than some of the other ones, I suppose. And he does look quite nice, if you look up to the camera. And his 2 guns from his plane mode, you can either have them in each hand, or you can squeeze them together into like a dual one. And have it like that. I usually have a gun in each arm, because I think it looks better. So if you bear with me, they're quite stiff. Click. And in you go. Click. Like that. I prefer it like that, because then he's got 2 guns to completely put holes into Autobots. His stickers that I've got, I think he's got all the stickers on him, but they do well to bring out extra bits of detail. Though the figure does have quite nice detail on his face anyway. Though I'm not happy about the weird cat ear thingies he has on top of his head. I don't know why anyone thought a Decepticon should have cat ears. you know, it's not going to scare anyone. It's like Double Dealer's bunhead look, but you know, it works for him. It doesn't really work for Darkwing. He's still a very good Transformer. I paid probably a ridiculous amount for him. Probably more than I should have done, but it was a long time ago, so I have no idea how much he's going for. But I know that Hydra, the Japanese version of the figure, can go for a hell of a lot, especially if you... I think you can... No, you can buy them separately or together. But I've only seen Hydra and Buster go together in the little gift set. I'm just looking at it now. And that usually costs a hell of an amount. But, yeah... the reason you buy them in the gift set is, if you didn't know, the two jets combine. This one is the back end, and Dreadwind is the front end, and they kind of connect together. If you, again, search on the internet, you'll find some nice pictures of it anyway. So I'd say probably, if you can get the figure cheap with the Powermaster, because you can't transform it without him, really, unless you're going to break it, you know, get him. But try not to spend too much if you can, which is hard to do. I personally like this figure anyway. Nice colours, nice detail, not a lot of articulation, but I like Powermasters anyway. I think that's all I can talk about. The reason I've been doing Powermasters is because I'm leading up to a bigger one tomorrow. I should be doing Overlord tomorrow, who everyone should know and love, and possibly be slightly envious of me having him, but that's not the point. I'd just like to make a shout out to Phil, who I met today. I think your name was Phil. Good seeing you, mate, and we need to get together before auto assembly again. So thanks very much, guys, and I'll see you later.